Listen up, Earth Angels. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Spirit called me to give you a little message outside today. So I hope you enjoy the change of scenery. I live in a very beautiful area, so you're probably going to get a lovely glimpse of the background. But what I had to tell you, babe, you are perfect. You're perfect. I know you might be struggling with perfectionism. That's actually a symbol, proof, evidence of how perfect you are. But also, that perfectionism is keeping you stuck, right? You're maybe not expressing as you know you're being called to. You're keeping yourself small, you're suppressing yourself, you're staying in spaces where you feel suppressed and constricted. But you're perfect. Everything you do is perfect. Whatever you put out there, perfect. You're the standard. Everyone is trying to measure up to you. You're perfect. A lot of times I hear sometimes when either when someone is trying to, excuse their own poor behavior or excuse someone else's, poor abusive behavior, they'll go, well, oh, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. The only one perfect is Jesus. Listen, you're actually all perfect, okay? Jesus is perfect, but in the, like when he was around in real time, when he went into a temple and knocked over the tables and, like swept all the money off of the tables in the temple and was like, what the F are y'all doing here? Okay? Y'all some hypocrites. What the hell am I saying right now? The Pharisees and all the people, the money changers, they were probably like, oh, who is this terrible, imperfect, bad person? But with hindsight, we recognize that actually was a perfect action. Yeah, okay. So if I were to go into a synagogue and turn over the tables of the, Zionists, the Israeli soldiers trying to illegally purchase and, live on Palestinian land, I could go in there and turn over those tables, right? And that would be perfect, actually. That would be the correct thing to do. Humans sometimes have this like weird thing where like, if you see a bird outside, it's just being a bird. It's perfectly being a bird. You're not like, oh, they're being a bird wrong. Like, no. Some birds fly, some birds don't. Neither one is being a bird incorrectly. In fact, they're both perfect. When you see a bird just sitting on a branch, it's not being a bird wrong because it's not flying. Rest, chilling, bathing, singing, those are all perfect functions of a perfect bird. Humans are the same. So I know sometimes when you might be resting or just chilling or relaxing or, just staring off, being lost in your thoughts, you might have a little shame about that, but it's perfect. You might be wanting to do like I do, like get on YouTube or whatever and record a live video. You might be telling yourself that you don't want to do a live because it's so like, oh, what if you mess up what you're going to say? Or what if you, don't do it right? Or what if you look weird? Like, but you're perfect, actually. How I'm doing this is perfect. What if I mess up a line? There's no lines. I'm just straight improving. I'm straight channeling. And it's perfect. This is actually one of the functions like that makes a human being special. Our ability to speak like this, our ability to articulate points, our ability to tell stories, our ability to understand what's going on. So when I exercise that, I'm being a perfect human. Perfectly human. Yeah, we sometimes say like there's no such thing as perfection. Okay. Said another way, then everything is perfect. There are three There are a bunch of dogs that get walked in our neighborhood. The ones I see the most are these dogs, Ozzy, what's the other one's name? Pepper, and Cheeky, okay? Now, Ozzy is this like sandy, I don't know, golden retriever type. Pepper is this like little white, hairy dog. And Cheeky is this cute little, I think maybe they're like a Chihuahua, but they only have 3 legs. So cute. You always see them just like hopping around in the neighborhood. Even though those dogs each look very different, they're different breeds, they have different levels of ability, they're all perfect. You wouldn't be like, oh, Pepper, you would be a perfect dog, but your hair's just always so messy. No, you recognize the dog is perfect in its messiness. You wouldn't be like, oh, Ozzy, like, you don't have, like, I don't know, a black and white coat. Instead, you're just, like, sandy and shaggy. You're an imperfect dog. No, you wouldn't say that. You would recognize that, like, oh, Ozzy, you're perfect too. Even the one with a disability, the dog with only 3 legs, they still hop around, doing dog things, sniffing things, being so cute, being such a sweet, perfect boy. A little cheeky. And so we can recognize that other species are perfect when they're just being themselves, when they're just doing what they do. Barking, tweeting, sleeping, farting, all perfect things. And you're the same. Humans are the same in our idiosyncrasies and our quirks, our sweatiness, our messiness, our sexuality, our rage. All perfect. Our inspired actions, our desires, all perfect. All powerful. So you've been integrating this new identity who just recognizes all the parts of you, embraces all the parts of you, knowing that you're perfect. I always think about I think part of the success of the Israelis, the Zionists, the white supremacists, is because they have practiced seeing everything they do as perfect. Blowing up hospitals, murdering people, stealing their land, using the law to, get whatever they want. Perfect. They're mad that you don't see them as perfect. But everyone is us, right? Hold on. There's like this random goat farm in the middle of Baltimore City. Look at this fucking goat right here. Look at this goat. Hey, goat. Look at him right there. And those two. Hey, buddies. Hey, goat. Oh, hi. Hello. Yeah, we're friends. How you guys doing? Is the heat okay? Aw, they're so cute. Wow. Anyway, also, look at these goats, okay? Bunch of different ones. There's this brown one. There's a black one over there. There's a gray one. They're all just chilling. Looking at me a little crazy. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. But goat's eyes are kind of weird. Have you ever seen them? I wish I could give you this one up close. He's kind of mean mugging me. But I mean, that's me putting human kind of negative emotions on it. He's just like, listen, this is just what my eyes look like. Okay. I have resting goat face, so don't be mad. Anyway, all these goats are being perfect, even though they're not I don't know, what do you expect a goat to do? I don't know, headbutt maybe? Baa? Is that a sheep? Whatever, bleat. But they're all perfect, just chilling, walking around. Hey, buddy. Coming to see what's up. All perfect, just lounging around. And you're the same, okay? You're the same. So take the pressure off. I know there's something you want to do. Oh, hold on, let me pat myself off a little glistening. But I know there's things that you want to do. You maybe want to post more online. You want to tell your story. You want to express more. You want to dress different than than people around you. And you're maybe afraid of that. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're perfect. And people are going to love you the more yourself you are. In fact, this desire to appear perfect, that's what's blocking your blessings. That's what's turning people off. You're trying to pretend to be some standard in your head that's made up, actually. Who you are is perfect. How you're doing it now is perfect. Am I so cute? Yeah. So, maybe you're trying to post on YouTube more, but you're like, oh, I mean, I want to have a script and I want to have a good title and I want to, make sure it's the right length and I want to make sure my lighting's right and I want to make sure my sound is working right. All those things are great. But sometimes, even if those things aren't working out as you want them to, it's still perfect. Sometimes the sound is supposed to be a little less crisp so that people have to lean in more to hear you. Sometimes you gotta look a little sweaty, babe, a little unkempt, so people know it's okay to go on just how you woke up. To know that you can wake up looking very, very freaking sexy. And it's perfect. Hold on one second. I'm going to put this down and fix my bra. Sorry, don't mind me. All perfect. Oh, now even more perfect. Okay. Woo. Hey. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, tits are a little all over the place. I'm wearing this like sticky bra, which is so perfect usually, but when it's hot outside, when you're sweaty, it kind of moves things around. Yeah, they're doing whatever they want in here. Maybe I'm just gonna take it off. Maybe that's what, they're telling me. You don't need it. You gotta be free. And still looking like such a baddie. So there you go. The things you tell yourself you need to have done and the image you want to present before you can share something publicly, it's all made up, babe. Who you are when you're not trying is perfect. Is brilliant. Oh my God, I probably look a little crazy. Sorry. I probably look a little crazy carrying my bra around. Oh my gosh, what happened to the screen? Can you see me? Don't know what's happening right now, but all right. Anyway, I've delivered the message, you guys. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to my website, ShebaNewmanBlount.com, if you would like a personal reading or you want to go all in with me. Hello. Yeah. And know that even this is perfect. I can't see myself, so I don't know if it's working, but listen, I know this is what you need to hear, even if you can't see it, even if it's not perfect. So, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Sheba. I'm a transformation specialist, sovereignty coach, and ex-lawyer who empowers women leaders and creators to unleash their true selves, walk in purpose as divine disruptors, and create the life of their dreams. So, if you want to do that, head on over to my website. I can help you out with that. Go back and watch some of these episodes. Let me know what you think. And yeah, there's a common thread that unites them all. And yeah, you're going to start to see how I became the woman who went from easily receiving $5,000 every month to effortlessly receiving $100,000 every single month. And that is because I recognize that I'm perfect. And when I recognize it, the world starts to recognize it and reflects that back to me, reflects back what I assume. So you should do that too. All right. Baltimore is beautiful, but it's deceptively hilly. It's like the French Alps in here. So I love you, Earth Angels. I see you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye.